What's good, everybody? And welcome to episode 35 of the Improv Gaming Gamescast here on youtube.com/improvgaming. As always, I'm joined with the two guys that I always am with. To my left, he's only the biggest Zelda fan in the world. Don't believe me, he has that tattoo on his arm, his right arm to be exact. Mr. Jeremy Bird.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again.
And to my right, he only has the best, fucking best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
Mr. Nicholas.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
A dramatic pause. And I'm Pete. What I'm wondering this week, I'll let Nick take a sip. Enjoy it. Was it delicious?
It was.
I'm wondering, what is the least favorite chore you have to do? Whether it be dishes or laundry or garbage, what is the least favorite chore you have to do? What do you dread doing when you're off?
Raking leaves. It's the worst thing ever.
See, I would tell you shoveling snow is worse.
Oh. No, I disagree because snow goes away after a while. Leaves, you actually have to bag up and drag them to the curb. At least that's what I have to do.
You don't just rake them to the curb?
No, my town doesn't have that.
You have to bag them?
Bag them and throw the shit on the curb, so...
Nah, snow would have been it for me.
Yeah, snow, right?
Because leaves, we just have to leave them on the curb.
Yeah, no, I have to bag them up and shit, so...
What about, like, laundry? I don't mind doing laundry.
No, laundry's not bad.
Sweeping and mopping. Inside the house.
See, I don't mind that.
Well, I have to move everything out of the way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the part that's the pain in the ass for me.
So it's just not as fun for you.
No.
If you didn't know, this is the Improv Gaming Gamescast. We come as three, what would you call us? Strapping young gentlemen.
I thought we were explorers.
That's what you said last time.
Explore. Fancy explorers, giving you the inner workings of video game and all the knowledge and all the stuff you care about. You can find it on youtube.com/improvgaming, where we bring you Gamescast episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with some Let's Plays on Tuesday and Thursday. And make sure you check in next week, because our Christmas special is next week.
Oh,
and
God.
in 2 weeks...
Oh, wow, yeah, it is.
Our Christmas special is next week, and 2 weeks is our Game of the Year awards.
And then 3 weeks is our flops of 2015.
Oh, yeah.
Flops of 2
The shit bomb's coming up.
But you guys all know that stuff. You're here because we're talking about the video game industry. And we're going to start with the gaming community.
It has evolved over the last couple of years.
Well, I posed this question. I don't pose this question, actually.
Go ahead.
Carl poses this question. He goes, "Hey, Nick, Pete, and Jeremy. I want to know something. Do you guys think the gaming community will ever be the biggest entertainment spectacle over movies, over TV, just consumed? Everybody will be playing some sort of video game or have a console in their living room or bedroom."
Everybody's already playing video games. If you play Clash of Titans, you're playing video games. If you play Minecraft, you're playing video games. If you play Angry Birds, you're playing video games. I mean, essentially, everybody's already playing video games.
But
the question is...
He's saying, will it overtake movies and TV?
Essentially, it already has. I mean, the industry, as a gaming industry, makes well more than Hollywood makes.
Yeah.
It's already completely destroyed Hollywood. You can play a video game anywhere. You know, you don't have to wait to go to a theater to download the new video game that's coming to your iPhone, iOS. You don't. You can just download it the day it's there. So essentially, it's already taken over all of our other forms of consumption. The question, though, that I don't think he asked, which he probably should have, is when are the people that are playing video games going to acknowledge that they are gamers?
That's a good question. I like that.
Because they don't acknowledge that they're gamers. They'll say, "I don't play video games."
You're playing Angry Birds.
You're playing Angry Birds. That's a video game.
I'm killing time.
That's not a video game. Well, it seems to have videos, and it's a game you're playing. So...
Well, Trivia Crack. Would you give Trivia Crack a video game?
Yeah, it's a video.
Digital Wheel of Fortune. It's like Digital Jeopardy, whatever.
It's video.
Yeah.
It's video. Trivia Crack is displaying it to you in a means that is video, and it's a game. I don't care if you're playing Monopoly on your phone. It's a video game.
Yep.
If it's on your phone or if it's in a digital format, it's a video game.
That's very true. Thank you, Carl, for your email and question. As always, you can email us at improvgamers@gmail.com, just like Carl did. But, so, the gamer community, I think it's just like, PSX just happened a week and a half ago about.
Have you seen the turnout over there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was phenomenal.
But you have to understand, that is PlayStation people. Those are live and die PlayStation people. And it's amazing that, like, just that group can come together, It's not like your E3s where it's a whole bunch of developers and press and everything. This is for the fans. It's all for the fans. It's all stuff the fans want to hear. It's when PlayStation can go, okay, this is our first party lineup. Here, you want a Final Fantasy new trailer? Here it is. Mm-hmm. It's the gamer community to me is that just the passion you have about certain games, or whether it be systems or the companies or what have you. A gamer community of Call of Duty. You have your community of the Call of Duty fans. I've been playing Siege recently, I've told you, and I've been falling in love with it. And you have that core Siege group where I've been playing with people and they're like, yeah, I traded in Call of Duty because Siege just gives in a different element. And it's that community where it's like, we don't want a Call of Duty every year. We want to be the community that has Rainbow Six Siege every 5-6 years, and it be just an experience of its own. And I have to say, between the two, I'm not a multiplayer player as a whole. You guys know that, and the fans who know that I play more single player. The last couple of days while recording this, each night I spent 3.5 hours playing online multiplayer, and that is never been the case for me. It's just so engaging, and the communication, you feel like you're ready to take things down. And for that community to bring you in and be like, all right, we need to do that, that to me, it's completely different.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me give you an answer.
About Siege Online. And this is in regards to what I kind of wanted to talk about when it came to gamer community. What's the level of respect that people are showing you on Siege?
Like
are you playing against another team?
Well, you have options. There's Terrorist Hunt, where you have a group of 5 of your friends, and you go and have to do missions with AI, like rescue a hostage.
So that's like a co-op.
Yeah, it's like a co-op. Then there's the actual multiplayer, which is like, rescue this hostage, the bomb, but it's 5v5. But what happens is you're the attackers and you're the defenders. The attackers, usually it's you have to breach a house or breach an airport, something to that effect. Or an airplane, I should say. So you go in, and then the whole thing with Siege is the communication. And if you don't have it, special shout out to Brown Biscuit. He doesn't have a mic, but he's able to hear. But just how it's laid out, where it's just the community being like, all right, guys, this is our team. This is what we're gonna do. All right, you're gonna hit from the ceiling. I'm gonna come through the door. We're gonna hit them at multiple points. And then when you come in, it's basically, okay, you have a couple of guards looking at the door that just got breached, while somebody just came in through the window and took 2 people out. And it's basically 5v5, and then whatever team is left wins, Yeah, there's the rescue the hostage, but in the long run, it's, basically team deathmatch 5 versus 5. But you're putting up barriers, and you have these...
Sounds like it's more in depth.
You would think, but it's very easy to get into. Like I said, it's right now, I have to say, without a doubt, it's probably going to be my favorite shooter of the year. First person shooter. Just because of, even the subtlety where, it's like somebody's like, okay, you can hit, if you melee a door, it breaks some of the door. If you melee it twice, it opens a little bit more, 3 times destroys the door. So you can, hypothetically, melee the door, have a peek, throw a stun grenade in, have a breach on the other side blow up, while throwing in a stun grenade, stunning them, having the breach come in, take them out from the back, go through the ceiling and break the floor below them, come through the ceiling, go through the window. There's all these plots, and the community is so strong because if you go in not communicating, your team is going to get wiped the fuck out. Plain and simple. If you go in trying to be the long horse and like a lone soldier and go in and do whatever, you're not. I've been playing with my buddy, and you have like 2, 3, even 4 people, like even 2 you could deal with, but that communication where it's like, okay, it's funny because as you watch the game progress, you see the people with mics are the ones that stay alive.
Gotcha.
The people who don't, and it's that community where it's like, okay guys, this is a ranked match. We have to communicate. I don't want to fuck up my rank, And there's friendly fire, so you have to communicate. If I'm on the floor like this getting ready for a door, I'm going to say nobody step in front of me. So another guy could be setting up a turret next to me. Another guy could be waiting for the ceiling. And it's just this communication where it's like a breach will happen on the other side of the wall, and we'll say, okay, I'm just saying names like, okay, Mark, Paul, you go on that side, you defend that. While another 2 can be coming through the front, and it's like always constantly evolving and being like, it's so small because it doesn't have a single player, but the multiplayer is so engaging where you have to keep in contact with people, and that's what I think is great about the community. In Call of Duty, you run and shoot. That's what it is. Capture a flag, you grab the flag, you bring it back. When it comes to Siege, in which I was really hoping, and it's delivered 150%, it's just the communication, and having the gamers come together saying, okay, this is my team, this is what we have to do. And when you see, like, in the beginning of the match, as your attackers, you go through the cameras and you see where they are and you plan your strategy, if you can find them. If you can't find them, then you have to figure out what to do. I know I'm talking a lot.
Why you should play Rainbow Six.
No, but I'm digressing, I promise.
We're changing the title. It's going to be Why You Should Play Rainbow Six Siege.
But basically, it's just, it's like, even in the beginning, you have a good match when somebody says...
get Rainbow Six now.
What? Yeah, I'm telling
really
you, it's for a multiplayer game to hold me for 3 hours every night is fucking amazing.
I heard that they were, who's the publisher?
Ubisoft?
They were banning squad killers. Because when the game came out, they literally people go in and literally already start the mission up and just wipe out their whole thing.
They wipe out. You could, like I said, there was a guy who shot me in the head in a round because he didn't like how I played. But and then they get banned. But like you would think that the servers would be no, it's full. I have not run into a problem. Knock on wood. But I'm telling you, I was between this and Just Cause. We were talking about.
Yeah.
But my buddy's like, you have to play. He goes, go get this game now. And it's cool because it gives you, in the beginning, the last thing, I promise, guys. In the beginning, it gives you simulations to go through to learn about the game. Rescue this hostage. And you have AIs going, but it's just you. So it's making you, okay, breach this wall. This is what you have to do. Throw a grenade in here, But once you have that group dynamic and that gaming core comes with you, that is when I think the gamer community is so strong, is when everybody is working together and it's not just somebody going, okay, I'm going to be the best in Call of Duty. No, this is a teamwork game where you either win as a team or you die as a team. And that's what makes that community strong. That's why so many people love Rainbow Six and just how it is, and especially with Siege coming out and just how it's laid out.
Well, that's why the championships for all the Call of Duty professional rounds are all team-based. It's never
solo,
last man standing. It's never one of those where it's a free-for-all. But that's the point that I wanted to drive was what I'd like to see change in the gamer community is all these kids that have no respect.
Yeah.
That hop on and have absolutely no respect.
Yes. Fuck your mother. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And I wish like as adult gamers. I mean, the problem is, number one, we don't like to go online and play the games online.
Yeah.
So that's the first hurdle that we have to get over. But I wish there was somebody out there that could freaking take these kids under their wings and tell them, like, stop being an asshole.
That's why you should play Splatoon.
We're here to play. We're here to just play.
Have a fun experience.
Like we're all here to have fun. Like, stop being an asshole.
But that's the thing with Rainbow. I've only found one person that has been a problem. Yes, I have my core group that I play with right now. But the people who join and like, I end up playing with a great team that I'm so mad I didn't friend request them. And there was this chick and she was badass.
Nice job, Pete. You missed that one.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah, she was a chick and she's like, but she's not being like, she's like, oh, I died. You have the Call of Duties where it's team based and you communicate. But in Call of Duty, if you say, "Oh, I just got shot," the guy's in the balcony, it's all right. We're just to 60 points. You have to understand. It's 5v5. When you die, and it's 5 versus 4. If your whole team gets wiped out, it's 5-on-1, and you have one guy going through. And just that tension is insane because they could just throw a smoke grenade blind you. They could throw up a breach. So many different things can go and happen, and it's just I think there's a more of respect. Call of Duty is more bragging rights, if you understand what I'm saying. Where it's like, oh, I killed you and, teabagged your face. No, in Siege, it's like, okay, as a team, this is affecting my rank and everything. I have to play this the best way I can. And the best way is communicating with my team and not being a jackass. Yeah, you have that lone wolf sometimes. But in the long run, if you're a lone wolf and you run in and you think you're hot shit, you will get shot down right away.
Well, that's what I always liked about Rainbow Six was it was a lot more realistic in terms of if you got shot, it really meant that you got shot.
Yeah.
It didn't mean like you could take 10 bullets to the chest, but 1 to the head. Like, there was one time that I played a Rainbow Six game, and all my guys were lined up, and I got shot, and I went through the first guy's head, and then boop, boop, boop. All you saw was me flashing back into all the guys as they died. Like, and that was it. Like, straight line, boom, all of them died. Wow. And that's how realistic it was.
Yeah.
Was that everybody died because I didn't split up my team and play it the right way.
That's the thing. There was when I was playing, I was being a sniper, and my teammate opened a part of the window where you could see inside. I took this sniper, walked in, 2 people lined up, boom, and I took them both out, and it's 5 versus 3. And now here it is with the numbers advantage. We breached in 4 different locations. There's only 3 people. Somebody's gonna lose there,
Yeah.
And it's just that that's when I think the gaming community is strongest. Is when there's team and there's a common passion. Whether it be a PSX, whether it be a game where you have to communicate. Yeah, you have those troll people who camp and talk crap and everything like that. But for the people who just are concerned about playing a fun game they put their hard-earned money towards, That's why, if you think about it, a lot of people love Fallout because it's a single-player thing. When you get into the broader spec of the online, I mean, it's
intense.
It's intense, and that community is so strong where everybody wants to be the best, And in Call of Duty, if that's their thing, that's cool. That's not how I play. I love that dynamic. Okay, let's figure out what to do here, and I'm telling you, Siege does that, and other games do too. I'm not just saying Siege does.
Yeah.
It's just for recently, and for me playing a multiplayer, it's unbelievable how the community just rises up for this one game that was really not a big thing because if you it came out December 1st, and for the gaming community to be so strong with it, yeah, Call of Duty is the biggest entertainment launch this year is what Activision was saying, but yeah, exactly.
It's Call of Duty.
When you come to the gamer community, even with Nintendo, that gaming community is strong.
Yep.
You are a Nintendo fanboy. You are passionate about Nintendo. You want them to succeed.
Don't tell me how to do my fucking job.
But you want the NX to succeed.
Yeah, it's gonna succeed.
See, listen to that right there.
Yeah,
it's going to succeed.
Yeah,
That's the community. When somebody who's not a Nintendo fan would be like, no, Nintendo's dead.
Yeah, tell to the #1 selling game from Splatoon, which basically debuted #1 in Japan, sold a fuck ton of Wii U game consoles, and and by the way, these Smash Brothers, and I called this the Smash Brothers Splatoon bundle for Wii U was the top selling console was one of the top selling items under the Xbox One. It outsold the PlayStation.
Yes, but it still didn't actually. It didn't outsell the PlayStation.
I thought it did. I thought when Xbox sold it out. No, just for the holiday season.
No.
Oh, thanks for ruining my thunder.
No. Wii U only sold 19% of the market share.
All right, fuck me then.
19% of the market share.
But still, that's all
for Black Friday.
Splatoon.
Black Friday, PlayStation 4 had 49% of the market share.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well.
But it just drives the fact where look at how passionate he is about Nintendo. It shows where even Splatoon, it's one of your favorite games of the year, if not your favorite. Patent pending in 2 weeks.
We'll find out.
But it's Splatoon's also great because there's no voice chat in that.
There's no voice chat. It literally.
Well, that's what I like about Splatoon, and that's kind of what our recommendation was for the holiday season the holiday buyer's guide.
It's funny because like literally
YouTube.com/improv
you're literally thrown into a 4-on-4 scenario where you actually have to work with people. Like you can't even talk to them. Like literally, what I do is I go in. I literally I go my own path. Anyone follows me, whatever, or if I follow someone else, team up with them, take down people, cover the area in ink, use the different weapons. It's just interesting because it's like. It's basically like you guys said. It's not a shooter game. It's like a turf war game, but it's like you have no communication, so it's like trying to overcome that without like vocalizing it.
See,
and I do bitch to some guys. I'm like, guys, you're terrible. Blah blah blah. But, like they don't hear me. So
well, that's the other part is that it provides a fan service both ways, right? Number one, you're not getting harassed. Number two, when you're having a struggle and you're like, these fucking guys, they don't hear you calling them assholes, so they're not getting harassed either.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
the only problem I've had with Splatoon is sometimes I don't know what happens. I've joined games where it's 4-on-4 and I just literally see one character. You can look at your partners. I see one of my partners just standing by the respawn point, and I'm like, why the fuck is he not moving? And I don't know if like his game glitched or he left.
AFK.
What?
AFKers.
What's AFK?
Away from keyboard.
Oh. I don't know what it is, but literally that or just I've played enough times to where literally.
Haven't you heard that on Destiny?
PC, bro.
But haven't you heard it? I've heard it on Destiny and plenty of times while I was playing. It's just, he's AFK.
Yeah, it gets really annoying that I'm like trying to play and actually like play this game and all of a sudden it's 3-on-4 and the guy's just standing there getting killed and I'm like, if you're not gonna play, then call the game off.
Yeah.
Like that's just what bothers me.
No.
Because once you go online, it locks you in. Like I would have said if
no.
Well, I was playing NHL.
I used to AFK all the time.
I was playing NHL the other day on 16. Remember, you can always challenge me and some of the fans of Improv Gaming on NHL 16 at Improv Gaming club name.
Yeah. You can't challenge me on there because I don't play it.
I do.
And I never will. It's a
Yes,
sports game. Just letting you know.
Nick only plays open world.
Yeah.
But you know...
No, I don't only play open world. I just don't play sports games.
Name me something there that's not open world. Besides Crew.
Bloodborne?
That's open world.
No, it's not. No, you have to unlock areas to get into them. That's not open world. It's very
and then
linear.
they're open, and it's an open world. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. But the honing
I got
in...
Deadpool. I got Batman 2. Lego.
That's last
Spyro.
generation. That's last generation.
So what? Afro Samurai.
The gaming community, I think, could be separated to... There's like the hardcore...
Need for Speed Carbon.
He's just naming things now.
No, I have Need for Speed Carbon.
I see nothing. I see nothing, sir. You cannot fool these people
Marvel
again.
vs. Capcom is an open world.
It has an open universe. Bam. But I mean, to hone in on gamers community, I
Army
mean,
of Two. It's up there.
I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. Are you done?
No.
Okay.
Little Big Planet 3.
That's come on.
That is a failed excuse for an open world, sir.
You have an open world. No. So to wrap up gamers community.
Brink.
That's open world, motherfucker. But I mean, you have the hardcore, you have the casual gaming community. You know, people who don't say they're gamers and they are. But I think that the gaming community is only going to get stronger. I mean, gaming is not that old.
If they can learn to respect each other.
I think you have those people, like I said, from Call of Duty. Yes, it's team, but those who's the best. But certain games, I feel on online, it's I'm the best, but it's also hey, you know, great. I find more nice players than more douchey players.
Yeah.
I tend to find them more.
Sorry.
Maybe I'm just that big
More
of a douche.
nicer than like
what?
you're what?
On what? I missed that part.
Just on like when I played Ratchet and Clank online.
Just in general, he's saying.
I
when
think
he
you said on
plays
the game or
online.
something. I'm
No,
sorry,
when he
excuse
plays
me.
online, he finds more nice players than he does douchey players.
Well,
Generally,
that's
right?
Just
Yeah, of
PlayStation,
course.
because
Yeah.
Xbox has dicks.
But I mean, I think the gaming community is just gonna get stronger. I feel gaming community is still young, and once the older generation who says, "Oh, you play games," because you have to understand, you have people in their 30s, 40s playing video games right now. In about 10 or 20 years, 50 and 60-year-olds will still be playing games if you really think
Yeah.
about it. And you have that whole new generation
You know,
where...
if we can.
Maybe us
There's
three.
a couple of things. There's a couple of things. Arthritis.
We'll be the old farts playing a fucking. We'll be
Vision. You know, like
And
there's
that's
a couple.
virtual reality.
Stop being a dick.
Our back. Like, will we be able to sit up on a chair?
Down the road,
Playing
You
it
sit
all
on
the
a
time?
couch.
I'm just saying.
Down the road, you can see.
You
Welcome
might
to
not be
Improv
comfortable
gaming.
enough to sit down for 2 hours. You might fall asleep if you sit down for 2 hours.
I'm
playing
done with
video
this
games.
episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Improv Gaming here on youtube.com/Improv Gaming. As always, you can like and subscribe, comment on the video, please. We really do appreciate it. You can also email us at improvgamers@gmail.com, just like Carl did and many others did. What?
No, never mind.
I'm waiting.
No,
What?
no. Please continue.
Remember next week?
Pete hates me right now.
Next week is our Christmas special. 2 weeks is our gaming awards, where I will be on Monday on my personal picks, Jeremy on Wednesday with his personal picks, Nick on Friday with his personal. And I'm not listing anymore. IPGJ awards as a together will be on Saturday. Fucking hate
Portal
you right
2.
now. Remember, Wednesday's episode is publisher-developer relationship. Will you dive into that? I'm going to kill Nick, so he might not be on Wednesday's episode.
Bleach. Spyro.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Excuse me while I go kill Nick. And as always,
Game on.
That's a rage quit.
Jeremy, would you like to do the honors?
For all this time, I've been trying to figure out what the fuck is the background noise in our videos. I just walked by the fridge. It's been the fridge.
Yep.